Courtney's right here.
Oh.
Is that the final?
I have my number.
Huh?
Slowest I've hit all year.
Is that the final? No way.
I'll do it positive.
We're joined now by Pittsburgh. Coach Fisher, if you would please start with an opening statement.
Man, what a game. What a season these young women had. You know, we weren't quite, up to our standards offensively. And, and our passing was streaky, so was theirs. But I was just so proud of our heart in the fourth set. We just hung in there and found a way to win, and didn't go our way today, but just incredibly proud of this group and especially the seniors.
We'll take questions now for Coach and the student athletes. Please give your name, affiliation, and state who your question is for.
Hey, Dan, Noah Hiles, Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. A common theme today was you guys would fall behind early, timeout would be taken, and all of a sudden a run would happen. I mean, what was discussed in those timeouts? It couldn't have been just all scheme, was it? Was it just more motivation? What really happened there?
I don't know if it was the timeouts. We have a tough team. It's certainly better to start a set out in the lead, and falling behind didn't help us. But just think we showed a lot of heart and a lot of ability to reset when things weren't going our way.
Coach Mike Patterson, Omaha World-Herald, just what didn't go right for the Panthers in that fifth set?
Well, like I said, the serve pass was streaky, and Louisville had a very aggressive / risky serving plan, and and it definitely worked in the fifth set, and it'll be interesting to see if that works against Texas.
This is for Courtney. Greg Eklund from WESA in Pittsburgh. In your one season with the Panthers, what will you take away from this experience?
I mean, it's crazy that I've only been here for 7 months. It hasn't even been a whole year. But I think I've learned so much volleyball-wise about myself and just volleyball in general that I think I've grown as a player to hopefully now have a nice career professionally. I guess that starts now. But I think the biggest thing is just caring for what I do and the people around me and how much that impacts me personally and then the team in general.
Question for both players here. Obviously, there's a sting that comes with losing and ending your season, but was your team able to appreciate the success it had this season and how far it got after the loss? Was there any talk about, pride in making it back to the Final Four?
Yeah, we did just talk about how our first stump was making it past the Sweet 16, and now our new trial and error is making it past the Final Four. So that's it's not like a terrible problem to have. Obviously, we're struggling to have perspective right now, but we do have some pride about what we did this year and last year.
Steve Berkowitz from USA Today for the coach. Could you, the way that Louisville seemed to come around in terms of blocking, particularly in the last set and the sort of the back end of the fourth set, I'm just curious what you make of what they were doing, what you were doing, how that sort of unfolded in that fashion where they were blocking as many shots as they were.
Yeah, I mean, it starts with our passing game, and we're a team that takes big rips, but when you're constantly swinging from 20 feet off the net, it's a challenge, and they got a few in the fifth, and it didn't go our way.
Anyone else have questions? Okay, thank you, everybody. A recording of this press conference will be available in the NCAA Digital Media Hub. Transcripts are provided by ASAP and will be posted shortly.